Steve Jobs stars Michael Fassbender, Seth Rogen, Jeff Daniels, Kate Winslet. It's directed by Danny Boyle and a script written by Aaron Sorkin. It's another movie just loaded with talent. And my God, this movie's so good. This movie, interesting enough, with all this incredible talent attached to it, it went through a lot of shit when it was being produced. It actually started off at Sony. I think David Fincher was attached to direct. The Sorkin script stayed through the entire time. But then I think at first it was Christian Bale. Then it was Leo DiCaprio attached to play Steve Jobs. And then, for one reason or another, Fincher dropped out. And then one of the actors, I forget who, said that, oh, I just wanted to work with David Fincher. So they are off the movie. And then you get, then I think Leo was the second actor. I forget. Yeah, it was Leo, the second actor. And then he's like, okay, I gotta go make The Revenant. Bye. And so they finally get Michael Fassbender. Finally. Michael Fassbender is an amazing actor. And they make this movie. And how is it? It's so damn good. It's up there for me. It's hard. You know, I think it's better than Mad Max. It might even be the best movie I've seen all year. This movie is absolutely phenomenal in almost every sense of the word. It is so well done. And it's another movie. It's all dialogue. It's all it is. And it may seem a bit gimmicky. What the movie does, the movie isn't a linear story about Steve Jobs. If you're coming in expecting the Steve Jobs story, the movie about his life, forget about it. That's not what you're getting. What this is it takes place before 3 of his major releases. It was first one is for the Macintosh, the second one is for the Next Cube, I believe, and then the third one is finally for the iMac. And it's done through this. And actually, another thing that it does for each thing. So for the first press conference, it's done in 35 millimeter film. The second one's done in 70 millimeter film, I believe. And then the last one, the iMac, is done all digital. And I know, sounding before it's like, oh, this is really gimmicky. So, you know, somewhat on paper it is, but once you watch the movie, it's so subtle and it fits in so well with it. And the script, this is without a doubt the best script of the year so far. Aaron Sorkin just, Jesus Christ, this movie, the dialogue in this is so intense, it's so rapid fire, and Danny Boyle's direction makes this movie more intense than some action scenes that I've seen all year. There's a certain scene in the before the second press conference, and I shit you not, it has you on the edge of your seat, and it's all dialogue. That is all it is. This movie does not drag whatsoever, and everyone in this movie is phenomenal. I think Michael Fassbender is a lock for Best Actor nomination. Right now, if the year ended right now, I would give him the Oscar for Best. Everyone is so damn good in it. I actually didn't recognize Kate Winslet. I seriously didn't know till after the movie. I saw in the credits pop up, said Kate Winslet. I was like, okay. So, I don't know if she's actually recognizable. I don't know what her face looks like. Seth Rogen. Now, this was the role I was actually the most interested in, because you hear all these names, Jeff Daniels, Kate Winslet, Michael Fassbender, and you think, what the hell is Seth Rogen doing in there? He plays Steve Wozniak. He is really damn good in this. You don't, besides the voice, but it's his super recognizable voice, that's really the only bit of Seth Rogen you really see in this. He drops all those Seth Rogen-isms. He doesn't do his laugh or anything. That was terrible. But he brings like humanity to him, and he captures Woz's mannerisms in a way where I don't know how Woz actually acts in real life, but he brings this character to life so well. And Jeff Daniels, that's another actor who I think really he's a lock for best supporting actor in this. He's so damn good. And there's plot line. It's not really a spoiler because it's introduced very early on. Between Steve Jobs and whether or not it's one girl's his daughter. And it's again something where I'm like, this is gonna be a detriment to the movie. Nope. The movie handles it so well. And this is just without a doubt one of the best movies of the year. This is such a nitpick. Just I felt dragging on just a little tiny bit. You know, the second, in this before second press conference, and the only thing that it did kind of throw me off, but they did acknowledge it later in the movie, is kind of that how all this shit happens right before each press conference. That's the only thing where I'm like, but it's just nitpicks. But I'm gonna give Steve Jobs a 9.5 out of 10. This is one of, if not the best movies of the year. You have to see it. It is phenomenal.